Looking for a solution to all your trade finance and physical trading challenges? Kratos, an organized digital marketplace for end-to-end trade finance and physical trading, is here.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video of Spacs to watch for, we're going to be talking about NFIN Triterras. Before we get into it, if you guys don't mind just maybe dropping a like and hitting subscribe, I really appreciate it, and it helps the channel out a ton. Make sure you get your free stocks in the description when you sign up with Robinhood or Webull, and let's get into it. So a bit about Triterras. They were founded in 2012, and Triterras is a leading fintech company. They're focused on trade and trade finance. Triterras also developed and operates Kratos, which is one of the world's largest commodity trading and trade finance platforms, and it connects and enables commodity traders to trade and source capital from lenders directly online. So they do have a signed letter of intent for both subsidiaries of Triterras. NFIN has agreed to acquire Triterras FinTech and the Kratos platform. However, they're not going to acquire Triterras Holdings and its rhodium commodity trader. This is expected to close in the Q4 of 2020, and that's subject to SEC review as always. So what they do, they provide fast and a secure way for small and mid-sized businesses to secure financing for their transactions and to be able to deal with all of the parties involved through one centralized platform, which is Kratos, rather than dealing with everyone on an individual level, and that's what this looks like. So, that can just be a lot of pain to deal with and just a lot of middle management going on there. So problems that they are working on to address and fix are as follows. So it's paper intensive, documentation discrepancies, there's fraud susceptibility, significant overhead costs, and delays in trade financing. So a bit more about their team. We have Mr. Koniru here. He was a co-founder of an Atlanta-based IT development and services company in 2005, and they grew to $80 million in revenue. John Galani has over 20 years in trade and trade financing and building platforms. He's also operated and financed internet business-to-business shipping platforms. Alvin Tan is a certified public accountant with over 20 years as group CFO and financial controller at leading commodity trading firms. James Groh has some impressive degrees. He's managed the going public process for 20 plus companies, and he previously held FINRA Series 7, 63, and 24 licenses. And Marat Rosenberg has brought 50 companies public and has 15 years as principal of Halter Financial Group, Merchant, Bank, and Fund Management. Also on the NFIN side, we have Martin Jaskell, and he has 40 plus years of experience with financial services, encompassing both NED and executive roles, in-depth exposure to debt capital markets, FX, and trade financing.
Provide more efficient trade financing and make your day-to-day operations more efficient, faster, and transparent. Kratos platform modules include trade finance, trading, trade credit insurance, logistics, risk management, which facilitates KYC, AML, and bill of lading checks. Trade finance and physical trading ecosystem has multiple stakeholders. Kratos comprehensively captures all the events at every stage of the trade transaction. Your entire trade finance and trading process has been completed hassle-free in just a few clicks.
So their customer base is going to be small and mid-cap enterprises around the world, and they're going to, make this accessible through their platform Kratos. It's going to help with security of transaction, financing the transaction, less paper and more digital accessible documents through their platform Kratos. It's also linked to an Ethereum blockchain where all the involved parties upload documents, timestamp them, and sign them with their private key, which means that anyone can access those documents at any point and verify them in real time. There's also huge volume of transactions requested by small and mid-sized businesses that actually go left unfulfilled. So Triterras is working on capturing this, unattended to market and provide a secure platform and financing so the business is accessible virtually 24/7 365. And I think they're quite successful at this thus far, as their financials show. So looking at their financials, you can see Triterras has a ton of transaction volume. They have 87 million in EBITDA and 46 million in net income on a consolidated basis. Given this current trajectory, the company does expect to more than double by fiscal year 2021, and they're already profitable, which is a huge positive for new investors looking to get into this company. They do expect to more than double by the end of their next fiscal year, and they're estimated to keep growing year over year. So here's the summary. Kratos blockchain-enabled platform is a disruptive first mover in the trade and trade finance sector with commercial traction and customer adoption. Kratos squarely addresses the 1.5 trillion annual trade finance shortfall by providing new access to both lenders and traders, solving the largest problem cited by many commodity traders. A variety of catalysts and management initiatives are expected to drive continued growth, and Kratos actually forecasts 40 million EBITDA in fiscal year 20 and growing at an average of 60% compound annual growth rate through 2023. Fintech, Asia, and non-petroleum commodities are predicted to drive the post-COVID-19 recovery, and the business combination and public listing will provide greater access to capital, visibility that attracts new customers, and currency for acquisitions. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick breakdown of Triterras. There are a lot of SPACs out there right now, and once the Q3 wave of SPACs closes, I think Q4 will definitely be an interesting season of SPACs. I covered Desktop Metal in episode 1, and that is one that I would be interested in, as a long-term hold. And if I were to get into this seems like another play for the future. So I'm not sure how much hype these two would gain, and I don't really have any price targets for these right now because it's not EV and it's not a gambling stock, so I really am not sure right now. So just keep that in mind. For now, these are just on my SPAC watch list. I'm not making any moves just yet, and I still need to finish some Q3 positions first. I also opened a new account with TD Ameritrade for SPACs and dividends, so that'll be fun to work on with you guys and show you the moves I make, sort of like a public account. So comment below any SPACs that you want covered and I will add it to the list. Please like and subscribe, get your free stocks in the description, and have a good one.
Stacking vertical, ooh, counting sideways, ooh, ain't by my cake, ooh, get out my